I only wear the same clothes. Are you ready? I am. Let's go. Or is there something you want to say? I ask. Because I fell asleep before you came back last night. Did I miss anything? Nothing. Let's go. Sure. I'm curious about Nin and 23. I'm also surprised these doorways are wide enough for both of them. Everyone is here. Good. Yeah? Not everyone. Where's 23? About that. She's occupied today. Owl called her back. Emergency mission. But what about our mission today? She left us all this hardware and software we need. The mission goes on as planned. Friends looking at me inquiring. What about this fashion intel? They gave me access to all systems. That will not be a problem. Francis, I need you to take over 23's position. Yeah, she's being groomed into this. If everything goes as planned, you won't need to do a thing. Still, there should be someone managing comms just in time. Case. Leave it to me. Any objection, Lawrence? No, I'm all good, I think. Now let's move on to today's mission. First, the objective. We must infiltrate the facility in the shortest time possible and find as much information as we can. For that, I will rely on you, Lawrence and Jason. Data acquisition takes time. During the process, we may be detected or intercepted. Here's the breakdown of responsibilities. Lawrence and Jason, you two are in charge of data acquisition. Cover each other's backs while you're at it. I will keep watch and handle any threat. If you attract too much attention, I'll be the decoy. Meaning we don't need to worry about combat with 23's decryption device like before? Yes. Now the infiltration plan. Starting from the breakthrough point en route. Wait, so was 23... Were they not fucking? Was it something else? Here's the floor plan of the facility recovered by 23. The facility itself is situated beneath Silencio. The floor plan doesn't say much about what each zone is for, but the structure and security measures are clear enough. As to our target, it should be the server room by common sense. However, as we can see, it's located very deep down and heavily guarded. That makes it an impractical target. Instead, we go for the next best thing. The main lab, which is a lot closer to the surface. Be aware that our purpose is to find out what this facility is for. In that sense, we don't have to get all the data. I believe the main lab should have everything we need. Now, pay close attention. I will go over the exact plan step by step. Ugh. As you can see, the main lab is very close to the main entrance of the facility, which is good news. My plan is to access it through the main entrance itself. Hold on, I thought you said infiltration. I did. If we do it quick enough, it's still considered an infiltration. I will take down all guards and disable security cameras before they can sound the alarm. Next, you disable the alarm system, Lawrence, in case we miss anything. Roger that. Meanwhile, Jason, you will find a way to enter the lab. Why me? Because you're not familiar with alarm systems like Lawrence is, and we really don't have anyone else on the team. Based on this floor plan, the lab entrance is guarded by 2 gates. It doesn't say what kind of gates they are. Based on experience, though, the inner gate should be something of lightweight. People go in and out of the lab all the time after all. Didn't we say we didn't have a layout? Probably just glass panels, easy enough to deal with. But the outer gate should be much sturdier. Kicking it down is unlikely. However, there must be a lock of sorts on the outside, maybe security pass or iris scanner. Finding the key to this lock is your job, Jason. Oh, that's easier said than done. Look for anything that resembles a security pass or pick up a researcher that I happen to knock out for biometric verification. Any questions? So far so good? Or am I supposed to find the security passes? Pick the bodies on the ground. There will be plenty when I get inside. See if they're carrying any. Iris scanner. The device that knows who you are by scanning your eyeballs. If that's the kind of lock, hold one of the knocked out guards up to it and pry their eyes open. What if there's no visible lock? That could happen, yes. Just in case, I have a plan B. I'll bring anything. I'll bring along some C4 brick. That should take care of most reinforced gates. However, using C4 is essentially announcing our arrival to everyone in the facility. Let's keep it as last resort. Correct. If nothing goes wrong, the whole process should take about 10 minutes. What about the lab stuff? It can't be empty, right? We could use a researcher or two for quick answers. I see. Once inside the lab, you and Jason plugged the decryption device in for data acquisition. That's basically the plan. Any questions? And sounds a bit ruthless. What kind of answers do we want from the lab staff? Could you please go over the process again? I'm all unclear. What kind of answers do we want from the lab staff? Sure, it's a research facility. The lab staff must know what's going on inside. While you acquire data from their computers, I will take a more direct approach, interrogate their people. That way, we have a grasp of the big picture before delving into the data pile. Plan sounds a bit ruthless. I agree with you, man. Basically, kick the door down, knock out everything that moves, grab the data, and get the hell out. That's one way of putting it. Being ruthless is the intended effect, but don't forget we must negotiate with Vision afterwards. For negotiation, we must show them what we are capable of. We must be direct and loud, and leave a big pile of mess behind so that Vision knows we're not bluffing. Otherwise, if we just approach them saying we have their secret data, they wouldn't believe it so easily. Meanwhile, we are essentially making a statement that they can't keep any secrets from us. We can take it by force if necessary. Also, speed is key in today's mission. Since staying undetected is impossible, we should make it a quick job. Hit and run before they know what's happening. That makes sense? I'm all clear. Good. In that case, how do we pull out escape route? The same way that you went in. Speaking of, she hasn't mentioned how we're supposed to go to the facility. Lawrence, Jason, you two take the Vision shuttle to the facility. Isn't that like suicidal? The security system of Vision shuttles is weak. We can hijack one shuttle and modify its destination without triggering any alarm. 23 has identified the facility in Vision's shuttle station list. It's called Sleeping God. Sleeping God. That's the same name we saw in the flop core data. How will you enter the facility, then? I have found a few infiltration paths, which unfortunately require very high mobility to utilize. I will get in through one of these paths and neutralize security panels for you. As to the escape route, 23 has it sorted out. The hijacked shuttle will be there waiting for us. Jason and Lawrence, you two get out by shuttle as soon as we have the data. I will cover your back and make your own way out when it's time. That is the plan. In and out, not wasting a second. Yes, ma'am. The Sleeping God, whatever it is, means a lot to Vision. Today is the day we will end it once and for all. I've been waiting to hear that the whole time. We will end it once and for all. Lawrence, Jason, here's the decryption device. I didn't have to press spacebar to grab it. And Lawrence, I need you to pick up some supplies for me. Supplies? From Ivan Zhang 23 is supposed to pick up today. I'll send over 2 sets of coordinates, one for pickup and one for delivery. You can leave that to me. Delivery? Lawrence must move it to a specific destination after picking up. It's a plasma cutter. I needed that to break into the facility. Better deploy it close to the point of entry in advance. I'll leave the rest to you. Lawrence is awfully obedient. What now? Is there any assignment for me and Jason? I'll walk you through 23's remote support system later. Sure, no problem. As to Jason, there's something we must talk about regarding what's going to happen after today. I made this clear yesterday. You must join OWL a lot sooner than expected if you decide to do so. You're now beyond the point of no return, Jason. The same applies to you too, Francis. Your fate was sealed when Ms. Ya sent you the hard drive. And I believe I am partially responsible. Vision is the only party who's responsible. We are all responsible, more or less. What will you do about it? We are all responsible, more or less. Perhaps. Whatever happens next, Jason, you'll be dragged into our world. There's no going back. Chameleon said something like that too. In this world, you can't trust anyone. This is the first lesson my mentor taught me. Stay alert, question everything, distrust everyone. Ever since that, I have never really trusted anyone. I had no ally, no friend. Frankly, I hate myself for hating his teaching. But reality, it shows me that he's right over and over again. I always wanted to turn the situation around, no matter what's the cost. The gun is from my old mentor. Taurus M85. Fires old-style ammunition. You could call it antique these days. It used to be his sidearm. I didn't know about its existence until one mission, when we were trapped in a basement, outnumbered, heavy blood loss, out of ammo, with only one door between us and them. He took out this gun. That was the first time I ever saw it. It was a secret weapon, his last resort. And he handed over to me, told me to cover him. For this moment, I trust you with my life, he said. Absolute trust. That's what this gun meant to me. And that's why I will pass it on to you sometime down the road. We just met not very long ago. We hardly know each other. What matters is that I trust you and hope you will trust me in return. I'd like you to take over this gun when the time comes. It doesn't mean you mean any commitment. You're free to doubt me going forward. It's just that for that particular moment, we trust each other with our lives. She's looking at me expectantly. I hear you. I'm bringing this up because that moment is very, very close, or so I believe. As to whether or not to take the gun, it's entirely up to you. Trust each other with our lives. I'll decide by then. Don't you think Lawrence deserves this gun more than I do? I'll decide by then. Yeah, you do that. Friends looking this way. Last of all, do you still have that stun grenade, Jason? I do. They forgot to take it back. I do. Good. You keep it. It's extremely powerful, capable of disabling OWL-issued devices. You mean I will need to use it on OWL agents? I mean, you may need to use it on OWL agents. It's your final failsafe, capable of getting you out of basically any situation. Keep it safe. Okay, time for you to go. Lawrence has delivered the supplies. Meet him at the subway station. Francis will let you know when the right shuttle arrives. Get going unless you have questions. Yeah, what happened to 23? You guys fuck last night? I'm really curious about the lesbian couple in this story. Jay, I guess this is how the world works? Man, it just keeps moving, always forward for good or bad. Life is kind of the same. Nothing lasts. There's no such thing as a sweet, quiet life. No, there is such thing, and we will find it. I just want you to know that. You don't have to stand up against everything. You don't need to. It's not the end of the world if we can't get our old life back. Oh my god, Fran. Everything moves on. The world, you, me, we all do. Changes are not necessarily bad. Promise me, don't try too hard to dwell in the past, will you? Are you worried about me, Fran? I am. Whatever happens today, Jay, just do what you think is right. Believe what your heart tells you to. You can do this. Hell yeah. She's smiling. See you later then. What a way to ruin the moment. See you later. Can you imagine? I'm sure there's like a version of events where man, I don't know. I'm really curious about all the different endings this game is gonna have, because surely this game has multiple endings. There's no way it doesn't. There has to be an ending where you agree with Lawrence and like you go AWOL and then you try to take over. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is probably the last chapter. It is chapter 5. The Steam Summer Sale is on right now. Yo, hey Jason. That was quick. Oh, that's okay. How do you feel? Nervous? A little bit. Me too. You, thank you. Thanks to you, I have found the answer that I spent so much time looking for. You mean our talk last night? Don't thank me, you found the answer yourself. I wouldn't if not for what you said. Actually, I didn't sleep much last night. There was a lot to think about. But now I have it all figured out. I mean, it's not like I'm suddenly not hating vision or farming anymore. The point is, I'm now finally seeing the big picture. If I really want to do something for the world, a degree of detachment is necessary. Between helping specific people and helping people in general, I must think for the long term. In other words, think like Nin, right? You're better than her. I mean it. Don't flatter me, haha. I can tell that he has found his direction. That's great. Hello, Lawrence and Jason, do you copy? Copy. I'm passing a message from her Nin. They put when you get off the shuttle, wait for her signal. She's gonna neutralize security guards first. What kind of signal? She says you will know when you see it. Okay. Oh, your shuttle is arriving soon. Watch out for other passengers. Don't let anyone else board. Roger. Comms will be cut off once the shuttle goes down deep enough. Before it emerges on the other end, you will be on your own. Don't worry, we can handle ourselves around. I have no doubt about it. Shuttle's coming. Action time, guys. Go time. I'll be back before you know it. Jason die, as cool as ever, haha. Oh boy. We're in the movies, this is where we find an army of security guards, and they're all dead. I see that CT was here? Huh. Let's keep going, and must be waiting ahead. I'm so glad there's a real run animation. Hi, Nun. Jason Lawrence, perfect timing. I just cleaned the place up. She wiped out all these people on her own. Seriously, do you even need us? I need you for non-combat purposes. Listen carefully. A patrol team will show up in approximately 5 minutes. I must intercept them. Lawrence, break into the security room and disable the alarm system while I do that. Yes, ma'am. Jason, see that control panel there? Where? It controls the gate to the main lab. As I said during the morning briefing, your job is to find some way to open that gate. I can smash in a minute. Where should I start? Search these people at her desk. It could be some form of ID card or biometric verification. Now hurry up. Get it done by the time I come back. Roger. Good. Enough talk. Move. We don't have that time. First name, Lawyer Stephen God, lab security guard, ID 28604. Comatose. Oh my god. This is your security pass. Access denied. Air quality monitoring system with an emergency ventilation module that activates upon gas leak from the deep bay. Deceased computing. You know, there's a sticking on it. Note sticking on it and to be incinerated. Search. There's nothing. Is there no way to? Oh, I can. Evan Lee, mercenary. Please select authorize a man. Open research session 8. Unlock not overriding processing. Hey, I'm done. How's the gate going? Looks like it's taking its time. How much longer does it need? Authorization verified. Do you wish to open the gate? Please confirm. Hold on, Nin isn't back yet. Shall we wait? I'm back. Now open it up. You two wait outside. Open research gate. Here we go. Shall we? All clear, you can come in now. Let's go. There are 2 consoles there. Plug in the decryption device now. Hey, hold on. What the hell are you doing? Reifu. Don't mess with it. You could be killed and all you can think of is work. No, of course not. Trust me, you can't afford to screw that thing up. Hold on, Jason and Lawrence. What is this facility for? Answer me. Don't tell me you have no idea what you're breaking into. Ha 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 ha, really? You don't know what you're screwing with? Jason and Lawrence, you can go on. Wait. As you can see, it's a research facility. The research is about, plop generation with exponentially increased efficiency. Does your research involve torturing civilians abducted from the shithole? The shithole torture? The hell? No such thing, I promise. Why would we abduct anybody? But did you buy children from the shithole? Am I supposed to trust you like that? I swear as much as I can give. It's not like I have any hard evidence to show. I don't think he's lying. Does that mean Chameleon is lying? This place is a trap. Your boss spent an incredible amount of resources to keep this facility a secret. Of course, it's top secret. It's the Red Room's most prominent project. If any word gets out, our competitors will pay billions to replicate it or steal our work. I've been living in the lab for the better part of a year, so has the whole team. That's how serious we are. I know a lot of things we do are not exactly kosher, but the bottom line is nothing is done against anyone's will and no one was hurt in the process. Not much, I swear. Then explain what you do in the details. I already told you we are working on a next-gen technology of augmenting computers with the human brain. You don't look convinced. Well, you need human brains to test that, right? Considering the scale and security measures of this facility and how hard Vision tries to keep it a secret, of course I'm not convinced. That's because you don't see the commercial potential of our work. Once done, Vision will kill the competition. The world is its oyster. right? There's something you must have heard of. The board is considering repurposing some outdated farms into charity facilities. Offer shithole crawlers a place to stay and a job to do to ease the unemployment issue for the government. You know how they can afford to do that? Because of what we do in this lab. This is where the future of Vision Hope begins. We're enough. I'm not here for a business pitch. What exactly is the technology you're working on? About that. Answer me in details. I see. Let me show you. I can't wait for the abomination to happen. How is that not torturing kids? What the? Are these dead bodies? What is this? Deceased prototypes of older iterations demonstrating the progress of our research. Iterations of what? I told you. We're working on a new technology of flop generation with vastly improved efficiency. Instead of hiring juicers, we decided to grow our own brains in the lab. It's a lot cheaper, but soon we realized it's impossible to clone just the human brain. Oh, okay, so they're just taking flops from clones. Can we try to do it the other way around? Clone a whole human, then start to do subtraction? Subtraction, cutting unnecessary parts off, you know? We only need the brain. Most other organs are just a waste of nutrition. This is where our lab excels. Mind you, we're not your typical science nerds. We care a lot about engineering and real-world applications. Cost control is a big deal. We must simply simplify the design. One step at a time, we remove everything that is not necessary for flop generations. Eventually, we got this, a stable, efficient, organic computing unit. Oh, hold on. Is he saying what I think he's saying? It's essentially they're cloning people, so they're saying that clones aren't people. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Is that a human? Cost reduction comes first. A computing unit must be easy to maintain. By removing all limbs and some internal organs, its nutrition need is exponentially reduced. That's gonna give me nightmares. What the? What have you? The advantage of using a laser is that it can cauterize the incision site, stopping bleeding and sterilizing the area simultaneously. What the fuck have you done? You killed him. No, it's not dead. Stop it now. Once started, the procedure can't be stopped. I have to disable the system. No, if the system stops, it dies. Trust me, please. Fuck. You're insane. Next up, stimulating the brain. Sufficient stimulation facilitates brain growth, creating much more neuron cells. After this step, the brain is 4 times as efficient as a healthy human's in terms of flop generation. Why it hurts? John's. He has a name. He just speak. These people are fucking sick. I just gave it a stable supply of necessary nutrients. And if nothing goes wrong, it easily lives for upwards of 200 years. Fuck me, man. That's torture beyond torture. There you go. That's pretty much it. You're demons. Is he still alive? Of course, and acutely conscious too, or else it wouldn't be able to generate any flops. We don't want that, right? Oh, since it's grown in a lab with a massively sped up procedure, it doesn't have time to develop proper sentience. To get the brain working, we gave it a replicated awareness of a healthy human adult. What does that mean? We selected ideal active juicers from Vision's farms and copied, let's say, the memories of them. And we paste said memories along with egos into these computing units. Oh my god. Replicating memories, is that possible? Wait, that means this thing genuinely believes it's a contributor racked up in a flop farm? That makes it a real human. Inside this brain, it could be a contributor in Silencio's cellar. Allow me to correct you. First of all, this computing unit is not human. Nin, you must help him. He's here. This is a computing unit, not a man. This is an artificial creation based on human DNA and cutting-edge science. This is going into the whole conversation about if clones are humans. You can't turn it back into a human because it's never a human to begin with. We can put it out of its misery. Is there really no other way? Oh my god, it's the trolley problem. I'll just give him a quick death. But, Lawrence, what we can do is to end its suffering. Jason, Lawrence, get ready. It's pointless. What? This is one of probably millions. You should see this. This is one of millions. He's gonna open the back thing and it's gonna be millions. Yeah. It's literally a brain of brains. That's your quite literal neural networking. Marvelous, isn't it? Our work will usher in a new era of civilization. This will power the entire world. There are too many of them. Don't tell me these are all. So this is what Vision has been hiding all along? This is insane. This is not just a research lab. Our operation has been going on for a long time. The lab is only a small part of it. We do commercial flop generation on an enormous scale. Do you know what that insinuates? You can destroy this particular computing unit or take it out of the lab and give it a sort of a life if you so want. It's all pointless. Can you imagine the political implication of our work? We created a non-human class to exploit out of thin air. Lots of people are biased against flop farming industry because they believe it's inhumane, profiting by exploiting the bottom class. This is a big step for humanity. Do you really think you can keep these things secret forever? Of course not. We're not stupid. This project will be announced when it's time. When it's time, do you really believe the world will ever accept it? Why wouldn't they? Oh, I see. You are the naive one here. What do you mean? What are these? Just machines, albeit made of flesh, tucked away in an underground lab? Why would anyone advocate for them, or even care about them? The vast majority, they only exist in news stories. You do get what I said, right? People don't care as much about things that they don't see. It's true. Maybe they don't want to care. That makes life so much easier. Sweep problems under the carpet and call it a day. Just pretend it doesn't exist, huh? Not really. They put it on the back burner and forget about it. Can't blame them. Yeah, that crosses the final line. These people did these horrible experiments and don't feel a shred of guilt. They have no sense of morality at all. You two plug in the decryption device, then come over here. Change of plan. I'm blowing this place up. What? The facility is buried deep enough. There won't be enough collateral damage even if it caves in. Wait. I must free these manufactured humans from their suffering. By law, by common sense, by the minimum decency of humanity, this place must not exist. Even with Vision's resources, they can't hide it from the world. Now we know for sure that Chameleon was lying. There is no abducted test subjects. And I have no problem killing every living thing in this facility. No need for negotiation anymore. All Vision needs is a lethal strike. You can't just blow it up. You will die with them. I'm unkillable. You're extra ruthless with 23, Nan. Hank, why did Chameleon lie? Obviously he wants you to be here and see this. Then it has to be a trap. I agree, but I'm confident enough to beat this trap, whatever it is. I don't know about that one. I've made up my mind. What should we do then? Kill yourself if you want, just don't take me with you. What should we do then? Need to see to the decryption device. We still need all the data we can get for the final reckoning. Then I will start the destruction process. This place has multiple warehouses for the storage of combustible substances. I will deploy explosives in these warehouses, as well as several structurally critical spots. Once the alarm system comes back online, I will make some noise to keep them occupied. During this time, you will have two options. 1, pull out as planned via the shuttle. 2, go after Shane Yan while the rest of the mercenaries are busy chasing me. Is Yan here? You said you saw the record of Yan entering the premises in the security office by Lawrence? Yes, but Yan and executives of Vision will know about our intrusion soon enough. Then they will flee the country right away. Yan must be already on his way out. You have one last opportunity to catch him. I should go now. Here, take this. It's a remote detonator. If you decide to stay, you may need this. What do we need it for? For leverage and negotiation, if you get caught. Oh, I see. Let us go, or else we kill everyone. Exactly. And in case you're not able to detonate the charges, we can do it for you. We're running out of time. Think about it while the device works on the data. See you later. I don't think there's a fucking point going after the CEO. What does it change? He runs away, he lives, he's never gonna have the same kind of life. And yeah, it fucking does suck that he lives, but I don't know if like killing him or whatever is rotting away in a prison. I think the only way to make him suffer is to make them suffer the same way that these people are suffered. Needed the longest minutes of my life to make things worse. Yan is getting away. Fuck. Jason. Yes. About what Nin's just said. I can't tell what's going in Lorison's head, but I want to stay and get Yan before he escapes. Let's go get Yan. Yeah, can't let him get away. Now, if we really are going after Yan, I'll go after him first, Jason. You stay here until the description device is ready. Don't forget to take mine too. Are we going together? We just know Yan is here, not his exact location. There's a security office nearby. I'm going to locate him through the surveillance network. That will take some time. Just catch up with me when the data copy is ready. We haven't triggered any alarm. Chances are Yan doesn't know what's going on yet. Come over when you're done here. There's only one way to the security office. You can't miss it. See you around. Man, is it really safe to form 2 teams? I guess it won't be so bad if we join forces soon enough. Anyway, time to check how the description device is doing. This looks good. System error. Data copy complete. Access control over error. Head research logged in. Initiate session. Please select document as category. Oh, we can read it. Public announcements. Select document. Meeting minutes. Location of mind. As of now, all attempts of embedding replicated minds into computing units have failed. None of them would last over 10 hours. This is most likely the result of pain and terror, which renders the replicated mind unstable. The current makeshift solution is to readily overwrite the mind. Next solution, selection of appropriate minds. As we found out, the diversity of minds contributes to the efficiency of flop generation. For this reason, we must avoid replicating the same mind. Select subjects who have not been replicated before if possible. End of message. Select document. Disposing of flop farms. As the Red Room, we maintain our stance on this subject. All the outdated flop farms must go. Project Sleeping God, as of now, needs flop farms as the source of replicated minds, but that demand is well served by newer farms. Outdated farms such as Silencio do not offer real value. Their juicers tend to be of dubious quality too. As such, we call for the accelerated retirement of redundant farms. End of message. Select document. Expanding the lossless genetic pool. We have only 2 simple requirements for the hardware of computing units. 1, a pristine brain. 2, a body that supports longer life expectancy. Hence, we need a rich genetic pool to engineer the ideal hardware for our needs. Moreover, all samples in the genetic pool must be lossless without being excessively cloned replicated. We advise prioritizing young children ideally below 5 years of age. And a message. Select document. This is essentially the plot of like The Matrix, is it not? Except instead of The Matrix, it's just suffering, and then instead of the aliens doing it, it's us. Personal messages? Encrypted messages? We're missing something. Mr. Fu, we have noticed that the upload of research data is abnormally slow for the past week. Upon a preliminary examination, the network itself seems to be alright. The most possible cause is the research data is being uploaded to multiple destinations at the same time. Please check your team for unauthorized use of networks, such as keeping unregistered copies of communicating with external sites. And a message. Select document. Almost there. Good news, Ray. I just heard the legislation is about to be passed. If so, they will finally ease the on-premises security clearance. Maybe you'll be allowed to go home soon. And a message. Select document. Please select document category. Select announcements. Change of plans. Hello, all this is Shane Yan, CEO of Vision Farming. Project Sleeping God is making extraordinary breakthrough. Our technology is now generating is now generations ahead of our competitors. Thank you everyone for your hard work. However, after carefully weighing the situation, we believe research and innovation is no longer a top priority. As I said, this is because we are now way too far ahead in the game. Going forward, research labs will see some downscaling of budgets. Please understand that it does not mean Project Sleeping God is over. We're just temporarily slowing down the pace. Keep up the good work. And a message. Sleep document. Espionage alert. As you must have known, there was a leak of confidential information a few months ago involving Project Sleeping God. We were just informed that one of our competitors is actively working to steal our proprietary technology. Please diligently adhere to all security measures and report any suspicious personnel. Be sure that there will be appropriate rewards for those who identify and report acts of espionage. And a message. Select document. Security shift change. Hi, this is Seth Lowe, Deputy Security Director. Be advised that the security force at the front entrance will be decreased for today. There is nothing to worry about. Just work as usual with peace of mind. And a message. Select document. Please select document category. Let's just unplug the device. It's done. Don't forget Lawrence's copy. Please select document category. Well, I'm curious if we can find the way to decrypt 254,000 computing units line, 40.83% generated flop supply to external destinations. The rest fed back into the Project Sleeping God. There's some like decrypted stuff or encrypted stuff that it's pretty much done. Now I just need to you bloody thieves. It's our hard work. The world is better off without your sick work. You, your boss, my boss, none of you have the vision. The hell are you talking about? He's raving. Sleeping God, it's the future. There, he passed out again. I don't have time to waste on this guy. Better catch up with Lawrence. Oh my god. Chelsea K. Wait, stop. Is she last up? Who are you? You want to destroy this lab? You have a problem? Please don't. You just saw our work for the first time. Shock and repulse is all normal. I was like that when I first came here. Give it more time, you will get used to it. He's passing out. I can give his entries and it's still wrong. No sane person could get used to that. Yeah, I can give it entries and it's still wrong. No, behind the story is the hard work of many, many brilliant minds. So be it, do what you want. You cannot stop us. History's on our side. You will know. She passed out. Don't see Lawrence. Has he located Shane Yan yet? Hey Jason, how's the data going? Give me your copy. I've located Yan, let's keep going. According to this floor plan up ahead is... What's up? Nothing. Just keep going forward and we'll see him. We will see. Let's move, we're running out of time. How do you get behind us? Wait, what's that sound? What the hell is this? The scale of this facility is way beyond my expectation. What does Vision need it for? Jason. Well, well, well. So, you boys are here too. What the? Chameleon. Don't tell me this is... Yeah, it's him. Heh, my boss is serious about it. Now seeing the thing with my own eyes, I can tell they're playing with fire. Only Vision is capable of this crazy shit for sure. Since I've taken their money, I've got to do their work as best as I can. Yeah. Say, do you boys know what this place is? Project Sleeping God? He's snickering. They explained to me, but I didn't quite get it. Now I'm getting the idea. They believe it's the ultimate answer to every problem. Fooling around talking about finding the answer without even knowing what the question is? So jumpy, I guess it's part of human nature. What the hell are you mumbling about? We know Shane Yan is here, you want to slow us down? She shouldn't have brought you two here, it's a shame. Especially you, Jason Dai. Somehow, you always end up in my way. Well boys, what can I say? Blame your death on C2 and shit luck. Adios. I was kind of expecting you. Somehow you always manage to pop up when I absolutely don't want you to. Just do me a favor and die already, C2. Shut up. Lawrence and Jason, I'm glad that you have decided to stay. Thank you. Because it's the right thing to do. What do you say, Jason? Ooh, whoever hurt Fran must pay. Thank you all. This saves me a lot of trouble. Ton of trouble crushing 3 bugs with 1 shoe. Nice. If you say so. I do say so. Ever wonder why your little infiltration trick works so smoothly? This is a top secret lab after all, because I practically invited you. You've got to see what they are doing. Hideous business, huh? I bet you hate it with a passion. It's kind of like how you went to save those brats. I just need to point a direction and you dive right in. Suicidal, homicidal, all at the same time. You're predictable like that, C2. You're awfully chatty. Can't help it. I'm savoring this moment before your death. Lawrence? Jason? Get the hell out of here once you have a chance. But, say, you knew this is a trap. You knew this is a trap, didn't you, C2? You know it's a trap and still you step right into it. Come on, show some respect. Hesitate for a minute or two at least. I worked pretty hard setting these traps. I know you don't mean it still. I do. Pardon? I do mean it. These pathetic traps out of your pathetic mind don't scare me at all, coward. It's trash talk time now, huh? You know what I mean? Haha. I know you're angry, simmering, boiling, fuming in anger and trying so hard to hide it. It's not working, I tell you. Those researchers told you something, eh? I've talked to them, good people, hardworking, soul of the earth. Tell me, how do you feel now? The thing you tried so hard to uphold for so long turns out to be an ugly pile of shit. I can relate, C2. Give up already, it's a dead end. It's not. Figured you'd say so? Damn it, this is why I hate you so much. Now you die. Oh my god. You know why I let you find me here? All 3 of you in the same place? Huh? Heh, because this is the only place in the whole facility with no shelter, no place to hide. Perfect place for execution. Won't you say so?